What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today, happy Tuesday. Bitcoin, what's gonna happen? We're gonna take a look at the chart. We're gonna take a look at something that actually I did watch, and I've just came back to me. The Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart. It's a 4-hour chart. That's why I haven't been too. That's why it didn't come to mind until just recently. But there was a gap on the 4-hour chart in the Bitcoin futures chart. So we're gonna take a look at that, see how close to being filled it is, because apparently we're gonna fill it, and how much lower we can go. I'll give you my take on all that. We're gonna take a look at the top gainers and losers from my portfolio, because you can gain some good knowledge on some good low cap. My portfolio is really good, even though I'm down. I'm still way up. Projects that are beat up. I'll take a look at Veracity and Nakamoto Games, and then I want to tell you about the buy orders that I have in place, how I'm playing this little downturn, I guess. But really, how I see it, not much. Although the alts are taking a little bit of a beating, and that is opportunity. And so, without further ado, let's do this. All right, so this is the Bitcoin chart. Really, what's out of the ordinary, guys? Really, what's got out of the ordinary? Absolutely nothing, okay? That we lost this, fine. We did that before here. It just took a little bit longer this time. This was over 5 days and we lost it. This was 6-7 days and then we lost it, okay? Do we do the same thing here? That's the kind of the question. This has only been an 18% drop, and the previous kind of long-ish consolidation before this move up, this drop was more. This drop was 20 from wick to wick. All right, that's at its peak to its at both peaks. 25. I won't say 25 days. We'll say 21%, 21.67%. All right, and the peak here I think is like 18 from this peak to this peak. 17.66%. Okay, so do we come back down here and touch this? I don't know. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. All right. I mean, not the Bitcoin dominance, CME futures. All right, and there was a gap here. I think I know I made a video about it. I mentioned it to you guys, and then I kind of forgot about it because I just don't look at the 4-hour chart. The lowest time frame I look at is the daily, but this is the 4-hour, okay? And there was a gap, as you can see here, and we are close to filling it. To drop down to fill it, we have to get down to 64,275 according to this, okay? It's happened before, right? This happened. Let's look at the daily now. Let's look to the previous. What happened? Just a few days, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little fake, and then right back, and then gone. Could it be that we experienced something similar? It's quite possible. Do we only drop to where we are here? Boom, boom, boom. Maybe as low as 61, which is what will bring us back down over here, right? To just this. Staying in this little zone, and I didn't think we were going to get down to this zone. I thought maybe something like this. I thought maybe we could do something like this, and maybe that's exactly what we're doing. Maybe that's exactly what we're doing. Just wicking down maybe a little bit more, right? Maybe a little bit into this. People thinking, all right, now we're going to drop here. This is the last line of support if we want to stay within this channel, right? But if not, then no big deal. We still have 58,164, and we also have this ascending line. I wouldn't want to see us go much below this ascending line at 54,486, because at that point, this whole uptrend then would be no longer. So I mean, as long as we stay over this is cool. And remember what I would have mentioned. I doubt you remember, but this is a long line to Bitcoin that goes way back. Okay, it goes way back, and usually once we get over it and we confirm it, I thought maybe this is confirmation, but it could be that we get this that we get a confirmation again before we really just take off and forget about this line for a while until the bear market, then we come back to it. But that's what it's been in the history. So let's see if that continues. Do we come down and test it now? I honestly don't think so. This line is going to keep going up and up and up and up. So eventually maybe we test it much higher at like 69 or 70,000 maybe. And that would be around like the 21st of August. 21st of August, 2024, something like that. Pure speculation on my part, but something along, I believe that more than I believe that we're going to hit that here. Although I've been wrong before. Now the 54,000 as we're heading into the Bitcoin halving event, okay? There's been sales by Grayscale. Okay, there's been sales by Grayscale. A bunch of sales, 300 million, I think, was yesterday's, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that, something close. And they still have like just under 300,000 Bitcoin that they have to sell. Okay, someone did the math. They were like somewhere in July. In July, they would be, if they keep this rate up, that's when they'll be done selling. All they got to do is drop their fees. Okay, but that's one of the reasons. And then I have read that there's muted, and I've seen that there's muted ETF interest at the moment. But remember, just those are ebbs and flows. I got lucky today. I have nodes that I made a huge loss in, but I still have 2 of them, and they don't give me any type of return. But I was able to take out a little bit of capital from them because I haven't looked at them for months. So they gathered up the little bit that they did, and I was able to use that capital to put in buy orders. My buy orders were Triaz, DNX, which is Dynex, LAI, which is Layer AI, and a meme coin called TYBG, Base God, on the Base network. Okay, I think that there's a lot of like degens, people that are into that type of stuff, saying that the Base is going to be like the next network where all the meme stuffs are going to come from, because right now it's Solana, and they think Base is going to be the next one where the big memes are going to come out of and big money is going to be made there. Anyways, just something for you, for maybe some of you degens that watched, a little bit of info there, or that might be interested in getting into some memes. But I wouldn't put too much. I mean, it's super risky, guys. TYBG is the ticker, and I just want to take advantage of the possibility that Base gets hot, and then that just by that meme will probably blow up if the network starts moving up. So 40 something million dollar market cap. We'll take a look at my portfolio, which I think we're gonna do right now. Actually, no, first finish up this right here. Okay, let's finish up this right here. So for right now, I don't even know if that we come down to 61,131. I think maybe we stick around here for a little bit. That would be my bias for now. We stick around here for a few days maybe, and then kind of grind back up. All right, but if we don't and we start dropping more, all right, and I think we just stick around here because, again, back to this, you know, we just fill this wick, do something like we did here before, maybe stand a little longer, and then eventually go up. All right, that's kind of the reason. And again, the ebbs and flows of the ETFs. You know, this week might be slow. Next week might be bigger, might be more. There might be more interest. You know, people see the price at 65,000, be like, oh, I've been waiting to get in, right? So I mean, we got to take all of that stuff into consideration, guys. All right, but the sentiment is looking somewhat bearish, and I don't know if it's deserved of that or not. We do have to take a look at the other markets to gauge risk, right? This is something that should be not alarming yet, but I mean, it should definitely be looked at. This is the DXY, and as you can see, we've been going down this red line, but we've had fake outs, but this is kind of a long fake out. I'm not saying it can't just be a fake out and come back down, but that's up there. So could it be that we've broken out of this and now maybe we're going to start moving up for the DXY, which would be bad for the other markets? All right, so that's why we got to take a look. All right, I'd like to zoom out and see what's going on right there. Only 1.5% off of that. What is this? More or less. Okay, I mean, it could be that we pretty close, 1% as well off of this. So maybe it's something that we have to watch, right, on the DXY. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. That would be bearish. The Dow Jones, also another reason. Look at this gap, that'll get filled probably. The Dow Jones, looking like it's kind of basing out, going sideways these last since the 21st of March. Nasdaq, what's it doing? Same thing. It doesn't look like it's turning over. It looks like it's going sideways for now. S&P maybe is starting to go sideways. Similar. All right, so I mean, see what's up there. Maybe we do experience somewhat of a lull. The 2-year bond, we have to take a look at that. Again, this is kind of inverse correlation to Bitcoin. This stuff starts going up. We don't want that. We want it to go down. And as you can see, I don't know. Something to watch like the DXY. The 10-year doesn't look that bad. Oh, yes, it does. Right? Definitely something to watch. Are we going to try to hit this up here, 4.57%? This is something that we should keep in our mind as we make decisions. I'm not saying that because of all that stuff, it'll start dropping. It could be that we just kind of continue going sideways for a little while, going and making new ranges, right? Boom, boom, you know, playing with the range. It could be that we range for a little bit longer, guys. We haven't been ranging that long. Then I want to finish this. See how many days we've been in this range. 34 days, a month, a little over a month. All right. How long was this one for a breakout? And then we'll just leave it at that. 62 days. So maybe another month if it was something like that, right? Just sideways ranging, guys. All right. It could be, but hey, if it is, get your buys in, Opportunity is knocking, opportunity is here. And like I said, I have my buy orders in because my portfolio is good, man. Let's take a look at that now. All right. My top 10 has changed because of just performance, right? Number 2 right now is Credit, because Credit has been pumping. Look at this. Let's take a look at this chart really quick. As you can see, after this big peak, as I mentioned yesterday, it's been going down, right here, boom. But this is down. This peak was because I was up 500, almost 6x on my whole portfolio, 566%. And right now it's at like 450 or 400 and whatever it is. I have to check it. 400 and whatever it is, right about here, which is good. I'm up 4 times my investment. But I mean, compared to almost 6, there's a big difference. You know, but that's all right. It'll come back. No biggie. And that's why I put these buy orders in, and I thank God that I got a little bit of capital from those nodes that just killed me, destroyed all my gains from the previous bull market. But they helped today, so that's good. Still not enough. Anyways, so let's take a look at that. So yeah, my top 10 has changed a little bit. Sinverse is back in the top 10, but that's because it's something I've performed worse than Sinverse. Sinverse is bullish. You guys know how I feel about Sinverse if you watch my channel. Inverse head and shoulders, guys. You know, at some point that's gonna play out, and that's gonna be big for that project. I could see this Sinverse rivaling Relio for top spot, and eventually Triaz I think will take this top spot. Right now Triaz is number 4, Landshare is number 3. Landshare's had a pretty good last 7 days, 24%, up 24%. Credit, a pretty good last 7 days, 64%. Relio, decent, 5%. So I mean, they're showing strength, guys. They're showing strength. Triaz down 16%. I have, like I said, I have buy orders in for Triaz at like $9 to see maybe if I catch it something. If not, fine, no biggie. Down 16% though. Good buy, guys. Good buys. Stobox showing strength, up 11%. UBXS, another real world asset play, up 32% the last 7 days. In the last 24 hours, it's up 46%, guys. All right. Sinverse down 9%. Creo Engine down 17%. That's something you should look at. Tectum down 11%. Prop Base is showing strength, 68% for the week. For the last 7 days, up 68% for the last 7 days. OREI, 2%, not bad. Nakamoto Games getting killed. This is a project that's been getting beat up. All right, these are the ones that you got to look at right now, because fundamentally, what has changed? Nothing. This project is going to do really well. Down 18%. That's a nice discount. That's a nice discount. $188, $1.88, under $2. This thing is going to go up much higher. Good area. Good buy. Veracity again, another one that's beat up. 0.007, down 27%. Fundamentally, not much has changed. It's just perception right now. Guys. Mark my words. Gamercoin still gets a lot of love. There's a lot of hype on this project. Hits on a few narratives. 24 down 24%. Soonburst, one that I'm very bullish on, down 15%. Watts Pay down 10%. Fab Wealth, another gaming play, down 18%. Gaming plays are volatile, guys. Gaming plays are volatile. Speaking another one, Citus, a gaming play, up 24%. We'd like to see that. Uno Re up 44%. We'd like to see that as well. Compete down 18. Clintex CTI down 11. Leo X only down. Oh, okay. The last 24 hours they're down 14%. So yeah, I was gonna say only down 4% for the week, but okay, makes sense. Alaska Gold Rush down 16%. Weeco is having itself a nice little week, 82% up. Nasdaq's 68% up, giving back some of those gains though. Although they're up on the last hour, 8%. These are the ones that I've added, that I want to add as well. Dynex DNX down 20%. So that's why I have a buy order in there to see if it hits. Layer AI, also one that I am accumulating, down 27%. I have a buy order in there to see if it hits. This is Base God. This is the one, TYBG, down 35%. Down 35%, guys. But it's a meme play. I'm not suggesting it. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. All right. Be very careful with memes. They can make you money, but you can lose. You could lose it all too. I mean, that's for all of crypto, though, guys. All right. So that's basically what I wanted to bring to your attention. Bitcoin, man. If it drops a little more, let's see. If it drops down to here, I would actually find money, find more capital in that, and I would put it in, because I can imagine that the alts will probably get wrecked. And look at this, nice red couple of days, but surprisingly showing some strength, guys. I'm really not concerned at all. I mean, as long as it stays within this pattern, as long as it stays higher low, higher low, higher low, then I think we're good. It's just opportunity, guys, and it could be that we kind of stay kind of sideways for a little while. Okay, again, this was 60 days. This could be another 30 days. You never know. You never know. We got to play it by ear, take it day by day. All right, tune back in so you know what's going on, man. I got my what's it called? Fingers to the pulse of this market, man, and I share all this stuff with you guys. So if you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. Okay, I'm trying to grow this channel. All that stuff really helps. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.